So let's talk a little bit about the posture first of all. On our posture, so what we're really looking for, again, building it from the ground up, is our base. We want our feet to be a little bit wider than our shoulders. I don't micromanage that. I don't tell them you got to be 6 inches wider than the shoulders. We just want our base to be a little bit wider than the shoulders. Now, one thing as we look at this film, I think there's a lot of situations where our base is too wide. And we're not trying to get too wide with our base, but we do want our feet wider than the shoulders. Okay? The next thing we want is we want our knees to be inside our heels here. So we talk about squeeze the knees a little bit. You know, when you guys power cleaning, they're not power cleaning with their knees out. When they're squatting, they're not squatting with their knees out. But for whatever reason, by nature, when a guy fits into his block, a lot of times we talk about base, and he really has those knees wide. That's losing a lot of power right there. So we say squeeze the knees, and as you're going, your knees should be just inside your heels there. Okay? And that's just me telling them, hey, squeeze your knees. You're too wide right there. Okay? The hips need to stay low, so as I'm moving, as I'm stepping, my hips aren't doing this as I'm stepping. My hips are staying on that same level. They're staying low. Everything I do is keeping those hips at a good level. And then as we're working some of this posture stuff on air, you know, have them conscious of what they're doing with their hands. You know, as you're in space, you're using your hands. A lot of times, everything we do on air, that first step or second step will shoot the hands and now go ahead and walk naturally.